things. Anyone here from GFWC Flushing? Okay, wonderful. Well, this is their 50th anniversary, and they wanted to take on a special project, and they selected the renovation of Mutton Park. They got permission from the Parks and Recreation Board and went for it. The park is 3 acres, has a basketball court, baseball field, and playground. It was determined that $20,000 was needed to begin phase 1, of which the club has raised $3,100 in 2015. To introduce the project, a block party was thrown at the park. Invitations were donated by a local vendor, and 4 local businesses helped to sponsor the party. The Flushing Club members themselves donated $860 to this event, while sponsors committed to help with the renovation costs. Over 300 volunteer hours has the park renovation well on its way. So happy anniversary. And now, how about the Millington Club? Yes, I was going to say, raise your hand. Okay. I'm really proud to tell you about this. Here's the bad news. On June 22nd of 2015, a tornado struck 55 properties in Arbella and Millington townships. 4 homes were completely destroyed, 2 businesses, and the cost was $2 million worth of damage. Just 2 days later, Millington juniors jumped right into action. They began by delivering ice, sports drinks, and water to homes where families were affected and where the volunteers were working, cutting trees and cleaning up. The club received several large donations of money, totaling $1,300, and they got donations of food and put it to use by providing lunch to families. They organized this lunch, provided dessert, packaged and delivered leftovers to families and to the volunteers, including those that could not attend. But that's not all. These women, working together with the local church, formed a committee to make decisions on fundraising events, spending, operating a food pantry, and creating drop-off points for items. This community experienced the extreme rescue efforts of Millington, not to mention the club's love and concern for all the victims. They were instrumental in helping this township, and these club members have kept in contact with many families on Facebook and set up a website with Facebook that 2 young women took care of so they can keep in touch. They care about these families, and these members check on these families regularly and helped arrange cleanup crews for several of them with downed trees and buildings. The emergency preparedness director met with Millington juniors to discuss concerns that came up after the tornado that needed to be addressed for the future, and I think it's really impressive that this emergency director actually came to the Millington Junior Club. This December, they purchased hams for each family. Some of the volunteers had given huge numbers of hours and refused any reimbursement. And I also want to tell you that this is 3 women that put in more than 148 volunteer hours following the tornado. So I'm really proud of them, and by the way, I did submit them for the GFWC International Creativity Award.